Yo, yo, yo. Look what I got behind me. Signed Mike Tyson glove. Signed. Not only is it signed right there, that's the authenticity card up in that bitch. So, CJ, look at it. Look, CJ. Look at that. That's for you. CJ, that's waiting for you. It says, to my good friend CJ, love Mike Tyson. It even says your name on it, CJ. I'm just saying. That's waiting for you. For C. Jizzle. What's up, E-Rocks? What's up, Bam? What the deal? I'm studying AI in depth so I can win all future raffles. I don't know what's happening, man. I will say, though, if I use that wheel machine, as you see, it's a wheel. So if I have a bunch of names in clump, I don't know if it's more likely that it'll land on it as opposed to if I have the names spread out around the wheel. The first one that I use just randomly grabs one. It doesn't spin it. So I don't know, but I'll let you guys choose which one you want to do for this raffle. We could do the spin or we could do the OG. Look what we got right there. Look what we got. Signed and ready for you. All right, what's going on, people? Why is nobody talking? I think the Kovalev fight is on. The Kovalev fight is on. Oh, and that's just stupid. Oh no, his show isn't live. Or maybe it is, whatever. Where's the Kovalev fight? I just saw it on. There it is. Is he fighting as we speak? No, he's not. Some fucking Russian dudes I never heard of. All right. Well, we'll keep that open on the side. What up, light skin? Where you been? What up? What up? Spin and spread each person's entries out. Yeah, that's what we have to do if we use that one. I like the one I initially used, though. Benavidez is WBA champ now. That's your king. Yup, that is my king. That's a great question. I have no fucking idea. I'll tell you. He is fighting. It's not on right now. Arthur Mann. Wherever the fuck that is. But guys, behind me, fresh out the frying pan, we have a signed Mike Tyson glove with a authenticity card in it. So that will go to the next raffle winner, of which we have, how many raffles we have for that? We only have nine or eight. Wait, let me make sure. Yeah, Eon and CJ are in there. So yeah. Draw now while I got all the entries. We gotta wait a little more. I gotta make my POI back. Gotta cover my POI. Pussy on inside. What's going on? We're dropping off like flies in here. What's the deal? Did the alert go out? Let's see. It did. For me, it did at least. For me, it did. Did it go out for you guys? All right. Oh, I wonder if Alberto's in here. You know, Alberto came in yesterday, CJ, briefly under a different name. It still said Alberto. So, I mean, I did my best. But he's not, I think he's respecting the ban for the most part. But he did come in here. That's kind of an oxymoron, Chicago. You say free Bumberto, so you're shitting on him, but you want him freed. You got to make up your mind. Really, his jailer is this man right here. That's the real jailer. I just do what the people want. I'm here for the people. Fuck him. That's the least. That's the least he could do. You guys act gay. I've never acted gay before. I mean, I don't think. Depends what acting gay is, right? I refuse to wear pink. Like that trend never soaked in with me. People love pink now. I can't do it. You said you had an easy bake oven. Oh, I don't have it on me. Oh, right, when I was a kid. Yeah. I guess that's kind of gay. Okay. But I didn't even look at it that way. When you're a kid, you don't even think about that. I just wanted to make chocolate chip cookies. I thought that was dope. And I remember making them and they came out like shit too, by the way. I mean, they were all soupy. I did something wrong. I was only like 8 or 9 or whatever. I was trying to block everyone that has it. Nah, that's not true, Chicago. This is the first time anybody's been like blocked. The first time in how long? You know what I mean? The first time. And there's only 2 people in this community who are block worthy, and unfortunately, you're one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you kept saying that racist shit and CJ wanted you blocked, I'd understand because that's too far. And Alberto, you know what I'm saying, calling people PDF files and looking them up and talk, that's too far. That's not cool. It's only you 2. That's it. That's it. Out of, you know what I'm saying? My videos get 500 to 1,000 views at, these lives. It's only you 2. So it's not everybody. And you're a troll, like on purpose. Chicago, like you're actually probably a cool guy. You just fuck around. Berto, I think, means it. That is a lie. Vlogs, Johnny, and my homie Salvador, the only real Latinos left. Who the fuck is Salvador? Johnny ain't no Latino. Johnny is from Spain. Easy bake oven is wild. I wanted to cook tools for Christmas. Fuck you guys. I wanted to make chocolate chip cookies. Fuck you guys. Bomberto was a day one chatter. I can understand the outrage. He kind of was though, Mo, wasn't he? I feel like he was. He's been here when I had 15 people in the. I do. Alberto, I like Alberto. I really do. And he's smart. He's actually pretty smart. The time that him and CJ commentated on the tank fight, he did a great job. But he just has to throw in that drama at the very end. Even with that, he had to say something like jabby to CJ, even though CJ was being mad cool with him. I'm the only one making this channel pop. Okay. Yeah, he is a troll. He is a troll, but he's actually pretty funny most of the time. Nah, Mo, don't matter how long you've been here, he crossed the line, that's a fact. I mean, he didn't put the safety because he didn't say where she is. He threatened. Oh, so you're thinking he would have if I would have said yes. I mean, why the fuck? To me, it's not even like, even if he's pump faking that, which I think he was, that's too far. Like, that's just too far. Like, what do you care about this dude's sick mother? Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? I try and teach my son's like that a little bit, not like that far, but my son is like CJ, you'll say something to him, you'll react to him a little bit. You'll be like, oh, fuck you, you're a bitch. And then instead of saying you're a bitch back, he'll be like, I'm going to post your mother's whereabouts. It's like, whoa. I try and teach remember I told you what my son said to that girl? He's like, that's why your father left. And I was like, yo, you don't have to hit that low. Like, we're fighters in this family. Hit above the belt. You could hit back, but keep it above the belt. You don't have to start hitting them in the nuts and biting them, doing a Berlanga. I just hate that the dude is banned, but it's still a topic of convo. I'm not going to keep him out too long, CJ. But if he has more infractions, then obviously we got to deal with it. But I don't want to keep him out too long. he looked up CJ's mom in her home that she's in because she's elderly, and threatened and was going to like post the address of her home, her nursing home. And that by itself just once is bad, but it's also mixed with, he's done that with a bunch of, like, a lot of people come in here who argue with him, and he'll start threatening, like he'll start looking them up and try and, like, it's like, because there's websites where if you pay, you go in, they'll give you somebody's address, they'll give you all their everything, especially if you pay for it. There's ways to look up people's information. It's like, why are you even doing that? Fight, right? Fight fair. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I don't blame you. I'd be upset too. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. And again, though, the one thing on your end, which I think you've absorbed, you can't react to. I mean, look, you could do what you want, but I teach my son that, right? Like, look, Chicago, for example. If we started going back at him, right, taking it seriously, and he would he would never stop. He would love it. He'd be sitting there. He'd be filled with joy. You can't react to people who are looking for a reaction. You know what I'm saying? Now, Chicago's a little funnier. He just says, "Oh, fuck you, you dumb fuck." Like he just says stupid shit, so it's not as personal. Like what Alberto did is personal, so I get it. But still, you can't react. Paul versus Chavez, epic, epic. What you mean epic? I think Chavez is going to lose, which is just so sad. Because if fucking who beat him? What's his face? The Brazilian dude, MMA dude, Anderson Silva. If Anderson Silva can easily outbox Chavez at 40-something years old with no boxing experience, Jake Paul is going to fuck Chavez up. Because Chavez doesn't throw. He doesn't engage. It's just pixels on the screen. You tell him, Mo. That's some sick shit. Marco Alberto ain't good for this channel. I know. That's why he's banned for a little bit. But hopefully he can come back and be respectful. And if he can't, then he can't. What can we do? Then he doesn't. But look, the truth is, he is respecting it, though. Because look, he hasn't been coming in here. I know he's watching probably, because the second we brought up his name yesterday, he popped in. Because he can come in under different names. You know what I mean? I know, but he's respecting the ban. So, got to give him credit for that at least. He did the crime. He's doing his time. And hopefully he'll come back and they'll squash it. CJ's a good dude. I feel like if Alberto was sincerely like, my bad, and stopped doing shit, CJ will be fine. I prefer a permanent ban, but it's your channel. Damn. Well, here's what we'll do, CJ. You can't just permanently ban somebody for the first time. That's just not fair. He'll come back if he wants. He might not want to come back. Who knows? And then if there's more infractions, then we'll talk about anything permanent. But you can't start talking about permanent off the first ban. 3 strikes, man. You live in California. Chavez is going to get fucked up. He did it once. He'll do it again. Like you said, it's just me he fucks with. No, he was trying to fuck with Clarissa too. You're wrong. You didn't see that? He started calling her by her first name and saying he's going to do the paperwork on her because she fucked with him. She fucks with everybody, like, playfully. No, he did it. No, you're not the only one. You're the only one who reacts the way he did. You're the only one that gets really mad, though. And that's not anything bad against your character. But you're the only one who reacts. If Clarissa started fucking flipping out, he would have kept going with her, too. She's actually, you know what I'm saying? It's different. So it's not just you. It would be anybody. Chavez needs to land at least a couple big ones. Yeah. No, he could hurt him. But again, let's not forget, guys, Jake Paul is doing what Jake Paul does. Jake Paul is at very minimum a cruiserweight. Very minimum a cruiserweight. And he's fighting a career middle. Right? Chavez Jr. was a middle. He might have even got up to light heavy at one point. So he's still fighting somebody old who clearly hasn't shown any interest or passion for boxing for a very long time, and somebody who's smaller. He's smart, but that does negate his complete wetness behind the ears in the sport. So you put them just together. Chavez, old, no passion, lighter. Jake Paul, only boxing 5 years. It kind of evens out. He's smart. I wouldn't be okay with it if I was CJ. That was your boy. What happened? Vlogs? How come you suddenly that hit you hard too when he did that? Because you were cool with him up until this point. What up, Eric? That's my ill mother, man. I said it's not just. Huh? Oh, you mean he's fucking with your mother? Is that what you meant? Oh, I was like, he fucks with everybody. Have you been watching the Grand Prix? Nope. Yeah, he's fighting on. It's on YouTube. It's on the. I'm watching it on Boxing News Channel on YouTube channel. Right now, it's not him. It's undercards, but yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you. Nah, but but I disagree, man. Even about you, if he started looking up your address and threatening to post that, to me, that would be just as bad. That would be just as bad. I mean, no, not just as bad. Okay, the mother's even worse. Family and like spouses is even worse. But that would, to me, I would ban him for that too. If he's looking you up and being like, I'll post his address and his pay, like, nah. Yes, which is hilarious because that was the only other time that I almost felt disrespected on TBVs when they tried to call me racist, which Ness was just trolling. He kind of admitted it after, but the other dude, got upset. But yeah, nah, I mean, man, this motherfucker, I've been saying it for years. I think but who knows? Who knows? I know I'm broke, so fuck it. Let me just focus on myself. When I first came to this channel, Alberto started talking about my wife. Did he? And you let that go? Shit. And now let me tell you something, Vlogs. I only saw your wife once, right? She reminds me of mine. The energy I got from her, she seems like she doesn't fuck around. Like, am I wrong? Your wife seems, and again, I just looked at her for a second. I wasn't even in the presence of her, so I didn't feel the real energy. But what I got through the computer screen, she doesn't fuck around. Like, she doesn't play any of that shit with you, with nobody. Am I wrong? That's the vibe I got from looking at her. Chavez is in it for the money, not the win. That's a good fucking point, Eric. That deserves a bomb. It'll be that'll be by far his best boxing challenge. By far. By far. I mean, how old is Chavez? I think what is he? I would say 37. Let's see how old he really is. 39. Oh, shit, even older than I thought. But still not over the hill. This might be his first boxer besides Tommy Fury in his 30s that he's fighting, albeit 39. Told him if he really wants my address, pull up and I'll roll the CC car pal. What's up, Ring? Where you been, man? Yo, guys, by the way, next raffle. Signed. If you guys want me to bring it to the camera, I will. A signed and authenticated, there's the authentication card, Mike Tyson glove. Iron Mike signed that his damn self. That will be raffled off. Raffles are live as we speak. $10 Cash App, $10 PayPal. I think you're all dumb if talking crazy about you on YouTube is fun to you. That's a good point. It's a good point, Franklin. I don't know what doxing means. What up, Eon? Grow your remaining hair out, and ESPN will make you the Black Steve. Should I just grow it and then that would be hilarious. Just line it up. Kovalev and yep, agreed. I don't know what the fuck he's doing and why he's doing it, but non-adjustable wife. Yeah, I know I'm right. She looked at me like, what the fuck's this guy looking at? And I was like, sorry, man. Chavez Jr., let's go. Yeah, Tia, my wife Tia's like that. She does not play that shit. Tia's weird though because she's real nice she'll be real sweet, but if you cross her, she gets her road rage is out of control. I got to be like, chill. Like, I got to fight. Shut the fuck up. What's good, Oval? He's talking about Ness Eon. Huh? No more paydays for Chavez Jr. Well, this is the last one. I'm getting ready for a fight tomorrow, so I have to be doing training. We've been trying. Oh, dope. Remind me, ring amateur, right? How many fights? What weight? Just remind me who you are. What's good, David? David? No more paydays for Mike. Probably not. Marky, the white Stephen A. Yeah, well, I'll take it. Tyson is a true hero. Because of him, I never tell women I want to get intimate anymore. I tell them I want to fornicate. I was watching, it was really funny. Damon Wayans, and he was talking about the one time that he met Tyson, and Tyson fucked with him. Tyson like grabbed him hard and like bit his neck playing around. And Damon was like, and then the interviewer was like, I think he was on I forget what he was on. Might have been Shay Shay, Club Shay Shay. But he goes, so what'd you say to him? And what Tyson say? And then Damon's like, Tyson, you know Tyson. He was like, I don't like how you mockerized me. Mockerized. I don't like how you mockerized me. That was funny. Maybe just funny to me. Doxing, exposing someone's information on the web. Oh, damn, there's a word for it? Tyson had many victims. He a Debo type person. True. Shooter show up? Yeah, he showed up yesterday. He gave me his address. I'm gonna send it out today or tomorrow. Who do you got in that fight, Jake or Chavez? I got Jake, man. I want Chavez to hit him with some cowhide NyQuil, but I think Jake's gonna beat him, outbox him. Because Chavez got a good chin. Nobody knocks Chavez out. Mike might be on both sides of the fence. Oh, like he bakes cakes? Damon, yep. You heard you saw it, CJ? You saw him tell it? That shit was funny. No. Shaq loves my boxing content. He doesn't even know I have a comedy club. I might try and sell it to him, by the way, if nobody else bites, because so far, you know. But no, he just likes my boxing. Almost all the celebrities I know now are through boxing. Well, I shouldn't say almost all. I don't even fight. All the ones I met through comedy, like most of them, like the big names, like Schultz and Amy Schumer, like they don't even, like I don't even talk to them. Like if I saw them, we'll say what's up, but like if I text them, they wouldn't respond probably. So it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. Chavez is burnt out. He sure is. When was Chavez's last fight and against who? Great fucking question. BoxRec will answer all those questions for you. Chavez is going to sleep. Nah. Chavez has never even been knocked out, has he? Let's see. Julio Cesar, Chavez Jr., BoxRec. All right, here we go. Chavez is, damn. Check this picture out. Motherfucker looks gangster in this picture. Look at him. Look how gangster he looks. Look at him. That's a lot of pimples. Look at him. And guys, is it just me or is that not a fucking mugshot? That is a mugshot if I've ever seen one. He just beat the shit out of a whole nightclub and they brought him in and he's still mad. Wow. All right. So as we see here, very low KO percentage, which is weird considering he's a hard hitter. All right. He's been knocked out twice. Oh, so I was wrong. But has he ever been knocked out? So he went, his first loss was who? Martinez? Yep, Martinez was his first loss. So he went 46-0 before he lost. He knocked out Andy Lee. He beat Rubio, Peter Manfredo, John Duddy. Fuck John Duddy up. These are some good names. The rest I don't know. Okay, the rest I don't know. Okay, so Brian, he loses to Martinez. Brian Vera, they fight twice for some reason. Andres Faraza beats him. Canelo beats him. He doesn't even try. That was pathetic. Danny Jacobs whoops him. Who knocks him out, though? What's TDU? Oh, accidental headbutt. Okay, this might be one of the KO losses. No, that wouldn't be a KO loss. Split decision to Anderson Silva. That was a split. So who knocked him out? Look, it says 2 KOs. What am I missing here? What am I missing here? Okay, UD lost Martinez. Oh, this is this. He didn't come out for Andres Raza. Okay, so he got knocked out to this Andres dude. That's one. Then I guess, oh, this one too. He didn't come out. Danny Jacobs. He quit in his corner. Okay, but he's never been knocked down or out. So his last fight was, to answer the question, Uriah Hall in 2024. Uriah Hall's not a bad fighter now, is he? Oh, never mind. Yes, he is. Okay. So his last fighter was 1-0. All right, so that was a quick Chavez rendition. Betraz has been more dollar bills than Cyber. What's up? Marco Boxing is the hot spot. Oh, you the man. Appreciate you. Danny Jacobs, yeah. Yep, he stopped on the stool, but he's never been dropped or knocked down. So Eroc's assertion of him getting knocked out is unlikely, in my opinion. I got 3 degrees and 4 mugshots, so I know how to make a decision. I accept. Is that true, CJ? Have you really been arrested 4 times? And if so, for what? I know people don't like that question, so you don't have to answer it. I get it. I'm not trying to be a fucking narc. That's how I get I'll tell you one thing. That's how I get racism. This is racism to me. I'm going to hit it.
Oh, that's racist.
Whenever I ask a question, a lot of times people are like, what are you, a cop? You shouldn't ask questions. I've had people like, yo, come here. Just so you know, brothers don't like when you ask them questions. It's just in the culture. And I'm like, I grew up around fucking more black people than probably most black people that don't come from New York. I know. And guess what? New York is not like that. When you're boys, you're boys. But anyway, point being, I'm not a narc. You don't have to answer it, but I'm very curious if you're telling the truth because you do not strike me as somebody who's been arrested 4 times. Oh, I'm getting some cash apps in here. Okay, what do we got here? Appreciate you, Josue. You the man, Josue. Appreciate the love. And I think we got Mr. CJ as well. All right, another one for the Tyson. CJ is adding another one for the Mike Tyson signed autographed glove. All righty. Uriah Hall. All right, let me go down here. He's a UFC fighter. I knew I recognized his name. I'm like, Jacobs and the Mexican dude made him quit. Yep. Bro pulled Chavez out a tent from Skid Row. That's funny. That's fucked up. That's funny. Benavidez unified already. That's your king? Oh, Jesus Christ. That doesn't make sense when you're criticizing achievements. Like, I get it because he didn't fight for the title, but it's still an achievement. Or not an achievement. It's a credential. Credential, maybe? Damn. He'll quit against Paul? Nah, he's not going to quit. It's true, but I'm not disclosing with the Bumbertos looking for. Oh, right. How about this? Yeah, I'd love to know. I can't imagine. Damn, I can't imagine what it's for, though. Email me. Fighting, maybe? You seem too smart to get caught doing some like criminal shit. Like I feel like if you did like that's how I was. I did a lot of shit, but I never got caught. You seem like you wouldn't get caught on some criminal shit. So probably my guess would be something rage. You probably got angry and did some shit that got you in trouble. DUI? Nah. I don't think he's a DUI, but it could be that too. I feel like a bar fight or maybe punched his uncle in the face at a fucking family barbecue or something. Someone get that guy Meat Lovers Deluxe with the large Benavides Haterade. Yes. Wait. Why is he getting a Meat Lovers and a Haterade? I get the Haterade because he hates on Benavides, but why the Meat Lovers? I don't think Jake Paul has the skill to ping his ass up and make him quit. That's why. You really see Jake Paul pinging him up and making him quit? That's not how Jake Paul fights. Triple G. Triple G wouldn't fight Jake Paul. You can meat ride by hating? No, you can't. That's if you're assuming that you're hating because you love the person's op, as you kids would say, which I think is so stupid. If I don't like somebody, don't ever assume it's because I love somebody. Like, I hate you because I love you. That's like Days of Our Lives. He's always talking about David in a hating way. That's why meat riding. How is it meat riding? That doesn't make sense, Ian. How are you meat riding if you're hating somebody? Ew, meat riding is gross. Get him up. Mark Kovalev, the future Hall of Famer. I mean, yeah. Although his career has taken a turn, that motherfucker in his prime was knocking everybody out. I don't think so. But maybe. Ian's still upset from yesterday's live. He definitely needs a Keyshawn Meat Lovers pizza. Jake wouldn't fight Triple G, not the other way. Chat, I'm the only one who believes that. I guess so. I don't see how you meat ride somebody if you hate them. It's the opposite. You don't want them anywhere near that meat. Like, if I hate you, I don't want you touching the meat. I won't even let you see the meat. No meat for you. That's just me, though. Did you see the way he quit against Jake? I forgot. Yeah, I know. Okay. Well, then maybe you're right. I don't really remember how we quit again. I remember he did, but I took a slice. I think that's more likely. It's like a split decision. Like, I think Chavez is just from his pure Mexican hood will be able to fucking beat him. So even a Chavez that's off, just with his Mexican hood and his Chavez DNA coursing through his veins, that's enough to beat that fucking guy. Because he's still in his 30s and he's bigger than, that's a big dude, Chavez. You don't stop lying. You've never liked him. Come on. Clip what? Cube told us in 93, big DS in your mouth is bad. Oh, yeah, he did. Big DS in your mouth is bad for your health. Jake will get dropped. Guarantee he has fought a fight like this. That'd be dope. We want to see him in some adversity, like almost being knocked out. We've never seen that. Chavez is kind of viewed as a disgrace. I know that. Oh, I know that. You kidding? I'm aware of that. He didn't quit with Canelo, who hit him with everything. Low IQ fan. So if he doesn't quit with Canelo hitting him with everything, why does he quit from Danny Jacobs and that other dude? I think it's just all mental. I tell you guys, boxing's 80, 90% mental. Right? Chavez just whatever. He might have he fights to fucking get the approval of his daddy. I'm not even trying to be funny. So he's not in it all the time mentally. That's really what it's about. So many beautiful women out there. Why would you invite another man on your meat? What's up, Joaquin? Guys, we got the Mike Tyson signed autographed glove with the certificate of authenticity. The debate about meat writing is wild. No, I'm trying to look, I'm trying to absorb and digest and metabolize all this slang that you young kids use. But if it doesn't make sense, I need you to clarify. But it looks like you can't clarify it. It looks like you're the only one who thinks somebody who hates is meat writing. I think it's not. Marco, Jake Paul scrapping the bottom of the barrel. No. Okay. What fighter was more dangerous than Chavez Jr. that Jake Paul's fought? None. Name one. What fighter is more dangerous than Chavez Jr.? The dude who drops Sergio Martinez. Granted, that was a different mentality, Chavez. Who's more dangerous? You think Jake Paul can box like Sergio Martinez or Danny Jacobs? No, not even close. I think if this is the most dangerous, matter of fact, let's do a poll, you fuckers. You fuckers. Let's do a poll, you motherfuckers. Is Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. the most, what's the word I'm looking for? Dangerous opponent of Jake Paul's career? All right. The answer is yes. No. Boom. Fill the poll out. I'm going to vote yes. Mikhail, what you think, man? Let me get 10 free entries. I'm due. You know what I'm going to do, Eon? You know what I'm going to do, CJ? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you, let's chat. I think CJ, because he's been doing the most. I'm going to give him some free entries. How many should I give him? 5? Or is that too much? 3? 5? Eon 2, as a matter of fact. Eon and CJ get free entries. How many should they get each? What you guys think? I'm thinking maybe 5. 5 free entries each on top of what they already have. What you guys think? What up, Kenneth? 3? You tell me, people. He said that about Tyson. This is the most dangerous opponent for Jake today. That's what I'm saying. By holding carefully. No. Man, Mikhail, you just came in the room. I literally said what you just said word for word. Great minds think alike. You are my brother. You're my black brother from the Midwest. Just like the total opposite of me, but whatever. People are going to say Tyson was the most dangerous. Nah, no. On paper, but not that version of him. With his fucking the hinges in his knees short-circuiting like he played 30 seasons on the Lakers. No. 2, 2, 2, 2, 5. Damn, you guys are being stingy as fuck. Well, how many? How many should we give him? I was about to say no until you said my name. Good looking, Unc. Well, yeah, both of you. So is Chavez better than Fury? Yes! Fury? When they fought, Fury had like 8 fights. And Fury didn't even have an amateur career, I don't think. Yeah, Chavez is way better, even at 39. All right, so what should we do? 3 or 5? Should I do just 4? How's 4? I'm going to give them each between 3 to 5 free entries. What do you think, guys? Talk to me. Let's see what this poll says. Only 12 votes. Pretty pathetic. Yep, almost 54-46. So almost 50-50. But not enough entries yet. It's a fucking raffle. You take a risk. 2 is more than fair. Zero. Damn, Mo. You never enter any of these motherfuckers. 3. Okay, I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 3. 3 extra for CJ. And 3 for Eon. All right. Done. But mind you guys, we're still far away from... We need a lot more raffle entries to even do this, motherfucker. So, low-key just want to win 1 since they keep winning. No, I'm with you. I entered 2 raffles. Oh, you did? I forgot. Sorry. You're going to enter this one? You don't give a fuck about Mike Tyson. You want me to give 2 of yours to CJ? Oh, you guys are so sweet. Okay. Done. CJ, I don't even think he's in here anymore because he's not responding. CJ, you just got 5 free freebies. Oh, here he is. 5 freebies. If you don't win this one, good Lord. Chavez lost to Silva. I know. No, I'm with you. I'm with you. You can't unsee that. What's up, Mamoon? Marco, I trolled too much. My name is stuck like this. That's funny. Screw the raffle. Just give it to CJ. Nah, I mean, shit. We all have to benefit from this. What do you think of WBC Grand Prix? It's mid-range fighters. It's fun. Mamoon is the CEO of all the stuff I wanted gone. I really wanted the first side. Well, yeah, that was the most expensive item, and E-Rock has it. This is the WBC tournament. This WBC tournament is really good. Okay. There's a 4th raffle now. Grant gloves, belt, gloves. Yes. Jake, toughest opponent to date is Tommy Fury, and he lost. Anderson Silva might have been a little tougher. Just Jake was less experienced when he fought Fury. How many entries? We only got 18 entries. You guys got to be kidding me. 20 votes, 21. Wow. So it's still slightly edging for Chavez being the toughest, but it's almost 50-50. How do you guys not think Chavez is the toughest? I don't get it. I like testing these guys and putting them in 50-50 fights early. We need more of that in boxing. That's true. Best friends forever. Aw. Jake Paul. Cool. What? FYI, Anderson Silva is considered like the Roy Jones of MMA. No, I thought John Jones or whatever. That's the greatest. No? Chavez was, you got the little asterisk over the A. Is that how you pronounce it? Was in rehab for the past 5 years, in and out. Oh. Novi, shut my door, baby. Novi, shut my door, sweetheart. Thank you. That's real, Mo. Both of them were on Ultra Instinct. True that. True that. True that. True that. Come on. Come on. That's real. God damn, my brother. How are you? I heard Manny called out Tank. Good day. I don't know why I saw goddamn. What's up, Troy? I didn't hear that. Can you show me a link or put something where that happened? I'd love to see what happened. You think they would let me go to Thailand with felonies for my record? It's not my department. Well, you can't travel if you have felonies? Oh, yeah, I guess you can't, right. Certain countries won't let you in. Yeah. Anderson is a better comparison to Roy because They were pound for pound with extraordinary reflex. Really? Anderson was that good at that? Was that nice with it? I mean, I've seen clips of him. He didn't look no Roy to me, but okay. Nah, he broke both hands. I mean, this dude needs to go through that Wolverine vibranium coating because he's fucked. Haven't been around him much. What did I miss? A lot. A lot. Joey, what up, Joey? Wu-Tang is for the children. I know I always ask you this, Joey, and I don't remember, so just refresh me. Are you from Staten? No, right? You just like Wu-Tang? Jake Paul's going to win. I think so, too. Anderson was a bad MF and then shared chins with Roy. Oh, shit. Well, you know what? Fuck it.
I must have forgot.
A lot of countries won't let me in, but WBC has events in Thailand. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. Even though you've turned your shit around, they still like that shouldn't be a forever bane on your existence. BFF program mentioned Manny called out Tank. BFF? Who's BFF? What's BFF? You both thugs? Damn, you got felonies, CJ? For real? Jesus. Shakur is full of shizers. He's just trying to inoculate. Great word. I don't even know what that means. Inoculate. Immunize someone against disease by introducing infective material, like a vaccine, into the body. Okay. He's just trying to immunize us to another snooze. Immunize. Okay. That's a great word. Inoculate. I don't know. That's a good word. To another snooze fest like he fought. Okay. Maybe you're right. You got to stop watching clips and actually watch the whole freaking fight with bro. You, my friend, I don't recognize you. You are this, everybody, is a Ness minion. Absolutely. Anybody who says I just watch clips, let me give him. Is there a Ness minion? Ness minion. There's another one. I'm trying to think of a better one. This guy's definitely from TBV. So maybe I got to explain it to you as well. I don't just watch highlights. That was a stupid joke that he came up with. And when you think about it, you seem like a smart fella. Anybody who has a channel as successful as mine, who's been in boxing as long as me, who goes in boxing rooms, cannot just watch highlights. It's impossible to know a sport if you just watch highlights. So if you believe that, just, it's his stupid joke that all his minions actually believe is real. I only watch highlights of fights I don't give a fuck about. Or, no, yeah, I don't give a fuck, because even if I miss a fight I care about, I will watch the whole fight, later. Like this WBC tournament, that's highlights for me. Can I ask, who's your favorite fighter, Mo? Ooh, good question. Roy and Silver ruled boxing MMA during the prime, but sadly both declined rapidly. You said you only watch Anderson Silva clip. Those were your words, not mine. Yeah, I don't watch MMA. Oh, you were talking about MMA? Well, MMA, yeah. I don't like MMA. Shakur never lost more than 4 rounds in his pro career. That's wild. That is wild. Supposedly what a man says. I'm supposed to believe what a man says. You take the person for their word. The person is true. Yeah, MMA. I don't even watch highlights of MMA. I don't give 2 fucks about MMA. I don't watch shit. I hate MMA. Better piece of booty. I don't know who Yocosta Val is. I'm going to go with Ebony Bridges. Boom. That's a fact. I'm going to go with Ebony Bridges. she reigns supreme over all pieces of buttocks. Is Kovalev fight on yet? Let's see. Nope. They got two dudes fighting 6-rounders, some Asian dude, and some very Russian-looking guy. All right. Nah, no felonies, title of memoirs. So if there's no felonies, then you can go where you want. What you saying? It's called doing your homework. That's not homework that's assigned to me. MMA is definitely not homework assigned to me. Maybe to you. You don't have to watch UFC to watch Spider fight. I watched him box. I watched the whole Jake Paul fight and but I don't watch MMA. But I watched him fight Jake Paul. I saw the whole fight. Live too when it happened. Yup. She has a child by Kell Brook. I don't know if she gave birth yet. I think she did. We're dominating the Grand Prix so easily. The Mexicans? Troy, what up? Stevenson might not get a lot of stoppages, but like Mayweather, he hits hard enough to control the fight. Okay. That's true. Floyd's going to be remembered for his fights with Gotti and Corrales. Shakur's going to be remembered for his fights with Santos. Disgusting. Yeah, I was just saying we both brainiacs with a colorful past. Damn. Who's your favorite fighter, Mo? Let me guess. Duran or Chavez? No. Duran, Chavez, Salvador Sanchez, or Carlos Monzon? Let's see if I'm right. Sugar Neeks is, yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. You got to look up Neeks. She's on par with Bridges, CJ. One's a blonde, the other one's a brunette. Tank really draw with Lamont, 130-pounder Roach. Some people thought he might have lost that fight. Not even a draw, but an L. Better than not bad. We got the Mike Tyson raffle, people. You see the glove behind me? Signed by the one and only Iron Mike with the authenticity card right there. Iron Mike. It's a used glove. Nah, it's not used. It's new. I don't know. Look at that. Iron Mike. Up for grabs. Up for grabs. Up for grabs. Boxing is wild. That man really took a break in the middle of the fight like it was sparring. I know. Well, let's see if Mo responds. Here we go. There we go. We're waiting on this one. All-time probably Hagler. Duran, what did I say? What did I just say? I said Duran. I know Mo. I'm not going to say how I knew that he would pick a Hispanic fighter.
Oh, that's racist.
But I had a feeling. My favorite active fighter is Bud. 3 or 4 of the highest IQ fighters sports have ever seen. I got to have 15 entries now. And Tyson is my favorite. Thus, it's destiny. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, you had 11. Not 15. But you got 11 out of 16 full total entries. So they could have put together a better undercard for Kovalev. Sleep. Yeah. Well, I mean, when the main event is what it is, what do you expect? This guy is just on a different level. Shakur just untouchable. I don't know, Eon. I think he's going to control Zepeda as well, but Shakur got to stop running that BS. Cannon, what up? Chavez, Maravilla version will give problems to Jake. Yeah? Chavez could knock Jake out if he comes correct. You know what I mean? How do you hate on Bud's protege? Glaze. I like donuts that are glazed. I'm going to let other folks get a legit shot. Y'all support Marco today, not next Friday. I like that. Don't you see the similarities in Bud and Keyshawn? No. No. Okay, a little bit. A little bit. I did see how he stepped back and a little bit. Little bit. Yes. Maybe not a little bit. Maybe even significant. Yes. Chavez going to get paid off like Tyson. He going to beat the stew out of Zepeda. The stew? Ew. The stew. You don't know what? Shakur won't lose more than 2 rounds versus Zepeda, and that's the first 2 rounds. I think Shakur will beat him. Yeah, unanimous decision. Chavez KO Jake. I hope so, Alfonso. That'd be great. I left flowers at Hagler's memorial statue. It's not about race. It's about respect.
Oh, that's racist.
I'm just kidding. What's up, Lightning? Hagler, one of my goats. Yeah. I'm trying to get a signed Hagler piece of memorabilia. Shakur will beat Tank easy. Been saying it for years, but his style is boring AF. We don't know what Shakur's punch resistance is. H-Town. We don't know Shakur's punch. If Shakur's punch resistance is on Roach's level, then yes. But if it's not, well expected, yeah. Do not like Jake because what he did to Mike Tyson. Well, you should like him. That was euthanasia. He showed mercy, more mercy than Miyagi-Do. Fuck Cobra Kai, he showed mercy. You kidding? He could have knocked Tyson the fuck out, clean. Maybe not out, but he could have repeatedly dropped Tyson, swole up his shit. Nah, I disagree. Shakur is a KO artist. Okay. Keyshawn do that. Dog factor. Bud got no skills. What? What you mean, fam? I literally just bought my ticket to Keyshawn's fight yesterday. I saw him beat Bernacek ringside at MSG. Rest assured that Zepeda won't, and they're fighting in New York. Zepeda and what's his face? That Zepeda won't let Shakira stink it up. Nah, I don't think he has a chance. I don't think he has a choice. I mean, Zepeda's defense, he does the earmuff guard defense. No head movement. Shakur's he's gonna paint his ass like Michelangelo. He's gonna paint him up with the grace of Michelangelo. Shakur has fragile hands. Well, yeah, that's a fact. Shakur beats Tio, Tank, blah, 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 everybody. Okay. Shakur put everyone to sleep. If Chavez had a different father, he would have been viewed as a solid fighter. Good point. Zepeda's own promoter publicly said that Shakur is a great fighter he's ever seen. That's called genius promotional tactics. I mean, I expected a mid-card, but the matchmaker should have at least put an exciting co-main. Yeah. I don't know who he's fighting. I forgot. When you're gonna get in the ring with your boxing knowledge is top level for someone your age. Eon has been, let me tell you something, Mikhail. Eon has been promising to send us footage of him hitting the bag for I don't know how long, and nothing. I think he's just a little shy, like maybe a little insecure about it. I bet you he looks good too, but I bet you he just doesn't. Send it, Eon. Stop fucking around. The math Olympics. I don't know if Shakur needs to stay in the pocket and keep that jab output on him. Of course. I boxed a little bit. I was supposed to turn amateur when I was 16, but never got the chance to due to COVID. I used to spar a lot though. Shakur fights nothing like Bud. But, there's similarities. Oh, not Shakur. Right, my bad. Keyshawn, though. Shakur's a brat who's been spoon-fed. I don't know if many brats come out of Newark. Shakur is fighting Edwin De Los Santos. Keyshawn is. Oh, right. I think De Los Santos might beat him. Man, come on. You work out, don't you? You work out, don't you? You're a fucking 20-year-old kid, aren't you? Who records everything. That's what you guys do. I don't want to hear it. It's cool if you don't want to show it. Just say that. Like, I get it. Night, De Los Santos. Night. Nah. Spoon-fed how? Bro never got no... Yeah, he's not spoon-fed. No way De Los Santos has a chance. Okay. So you're telling me, my Houston friend, that he has no chance? Everybody has a chance in boxing, especially at the championship level that these guys are at. Everybody's a chance. Nah, we already went over this. You weren't in here. Inactivity is a very deceptive thing. How do you know he hasn't been in the gym this whole time just because he didn't actually have fights? If he's in the gym, it does nothing in terms of there's no rust if he's in the gym. And most fighters are always in the gym. Even if they take a few weeks off or whatever after a big fight, they're in the gym though. I don't think Shakur is going to do that, Alfonso. I think Shakur is going to. Zepeda is the kind of guy that needs space to punch. He's taller. His power is at the end of his punches loop. He needs range. If you get in his chest, kind of like what Plant did with Macumbi, he won't be as effective. He needs a little bit, he needs that 1 foot to really get the leverage in his shots. And Shakur, I think, will stay in the pocket and smother his power and his range. And then we'll also probably go between that and on the back foot, but I think it'll be mostly in the pocket. I named my pits Biggie and Pac. Now they won't stop fighting. Boom, boom. Edwin is fast, has insane power. That's what I'm saying. He has a chance to beat Keyshawn, but Keyshawn been more active. Dos Santos is good, but not Keyshawn Davis good. We'll see. 68? I don't know. Pacheco Plant, maybe? Something like that. Marco, you said the same thing when Keyshawn fought the Ukrainian boxer. What'd I say? I didn't really know the Ukrainian boxer, though. I know De Los Santos. Keyshawn is weight levels higher. Hey, if he is, he is. Shakur is a good boxer, but he's not a great boxer like y'all want it. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that too. Farmer at the weight had power. Come on, man. Zepeda struggled with one-armed Tevin Farmer. One arm? Nah. You mean Tourette's Tevin Farmer. Oscar doesn't lay that type of praise on just anyone. Shakur Stevenson's talent. Do you feel Santos was a threat to Shakur before they fought? I didn't really know that much about Santos back then. I did. I wasn't really impressed, guys. Is it me or does Garcia look significantly slower? Is it me? Does he not look significantly slower? I'm not saying he's slow, but slower for him. South Africa. What's up, Aubrey? Weneng. What? Aubrey Weneng. South Africa. Love Francois Botha. I loved Corey Sanders. Some good South African heavyweights. Zapeda or Shakur. I got Shakur. Shakur, definitely. Kevin Farmer also had only one arm. He had muscle tear. Well, I don't know. He was throwing punches fine. Then he would just stop. Then he would resume throwing them fine. Nah, I mean, those, you can't get an idea between those two fights, those fighters, because they're different fighters, fighting different people. No one arm. He hurt his arm like the. We'll see. Farmer had one arm, yet he grabbed clinch like a bitch with two. That's what I'm saying. And I was paying attention to it, guys. He was throwing hard with that arm at times, but then at times, yes, he also pulled back. Eon threw less. Oh, Eon. Edwin threw less punches than Shakur. It says a lot. Hot take. Zapeda too big for 35, and he's only been holding out for a big payday versus Tanker Shakur. Possible. Solid make fights. Keyshawn takes more risks than Core. More risk, more reward. Also, more risk, more danger. We will see. You sure? Here's the thing. When you're in the ring, Mikhail, am I wrong? You don't feel shit. Nothing. The next day, yes. After the fight, yes. During the fight, you don't feel shit. Nothing. Unless it's a fight, it's an injury that's fight stopping. You tear a bicep where you can't even throw it, you feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you feel something, you don't feel anything in the ring. Yeah, I think Del Santos is going to beat Keyshawn, Aubrey, but these people here, you people, that sounded mad racist. These dudes here disagreeing with me, most of them. Mo Brains, I believe all three are extremely good, if not the best, with Shakur being the best of the three. Adrenaline, that's a fact. Your biggest raffles agree you should use the Wheel of Fortune drawing format. More visually appealing, just seems more fair. Okay, no problem. I like it too. It shows all, but I'm not going to spread it all out. It's just going in as it goes in. So I mean, it's basically just your name in like huge. I mean, actually, as it is now, it is spread out with your name everywhere. Nah, he didn't feel that arm till the next day. He could still throw punches. He was good to go. Marco, look at the MF ratio of KO percentages of the opponents for Cepeda. It's laughable. What's MF? Motherfucking? I don't think Edwin upsets. Virginia has 10-pound rehydration clause. Dude got dropped and stunned by, which reminds me, I should probably, I don't know if we'll have time. I want to maybe mail out Scooter's gloves. Maybe if he were active. Sparring isn't everything, but I heard Shakur knocked out Keyshawn in sparring. Yeah, I doubt that. Remember one time I didn't know I was bleeding until I felt like my nose was running. Yeah. Who do you think could be a good trainer for Anthony Joshua? I hate to say it, but I think Anthony Joshua is how you young kids say cooked. I don't think he's he needs to get back to what he did, which was be aggressive with a boxer puncher. With more of a nod towards the punching. I should have known that one. I don't know which one. I should have known. Don't think switching trainers too much is not helpful. I mean, I don't know, man. At this stage in your career, like as a fighter, trainers help, but it's mostly you doing what you do. No, it's very different. Boxing is way more, but boxers don't just follow a coach's game plan like basketball, where they like run a play, do this. No, boxers run off intuition. You guys know this. Eon, am I wrong? Or what's his face? Mikhail. 80% of what we do is off intuition. It's very different than a head coach. Very different. Head coach is like in organized sports, you do exactly what they tell you to do, and that's it. Boxing, very different. We'll see. We'll see, Vaughn. Because he had to, Mo. Because he got knocked out. That's after his first knockout. He did that out of what? Fear. He stood toe to toe with everybody else. And again, what I said, boxer puncher with a little bit more of a focus on the punching. Josue, my man, Josue, entering the raffle. Got you. The Tyson Glove raffle. You are in. Locked in. And when you're at a certain level, how can you switching trainers help much? Exactly. Yep. Bro, this last fight is crazy. He got KO'd by a fat Mexican.
Oh, that's racist.
Farmer looked bigger, stronger than Zepeda, but still held on for a major. Marco trying to put Joshua in a coma. Mikhail, I hear a lot of different things. I heard Shakur doesn't want to make a big deal out of dropping Keyshawn. You are right about intuition. You are right about intuition. I'm trying to do a South African accent. I'm sorry. I know I'm desecrating it. In boxing, very, very important than it is in other sports. Intuition is something Joshua lacks, in my opinion. How was that? Was that good South African, or did I fuck that up? No, I think Joshua does have good intuition. I disagree. There are situations where he's shown questionable decision making. Can we be free warmer style? What? You sound Australian. I know, but MPO, South Africans sound Australian. Watch Blood Diamond. Dope fucking movie. That's how they sound. Aubrey, am I wrong? Well, let's let Aubrey. Aubrey, did that sound at all South African? Be honest. And don't South Africans sound slightly Australian, New Zealandy? Let's see. Here we go. The accent sounds more Australian. Ah, fuck. Okay. Oh, whatever. But don't they sound similar? Yeah, it's a dope-ass movie. Your South African is much better than your Nigerian. I don't do Nigerian. Hello, brother. Fuck you, brother. Oh, do you know what I did growing up in Nigeria? That's no good. I never claimed to be an accent king. You motherfuckers. Oh, that was good. I could do Russian. I don't know who Ray Comfort is. I can speak Russian accent very easily because I grew up around many Russian people, and we like very, very much to watch boxing. Also, Bulgarian accent is very similar to Russian accent. A little less Shut up. Swarmer style is outdated, and the greatest coaches who taught are done now. Okay. Do you think Andy Cruz and Vasily Lomachenko have a big win? No. Loma's done. Cruz maybe, but Loma's done. You gotta say, Toby, let's capture the lion. What the fuck is that from? Is that from like Lion King or something? I know Macau caught a felony over a situation involving a female. He used to be a good guy, and that turned him cold. No, but looks like we know what happened with you now. Oh, shit. Marco, it's been almost a year, and you still never said my name right. It's not Eon? What you mean? I thought it's Eon. You said it's Eon. Nah, don't put my name that on my man's. What is it? Fuck, I thought it was Eon. We'll do it. Phonetically spell it out for me, and I got you. Some Afrikaans speaking people in South Africa do say that's what. Thank you. It's pronounced lion, but with Y. Wyon? 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 Wyon. Your name's fucking Wyon. Your fucking name is Wyon? Sounds like I'm saying Wayans. I like Eon better. Lion? Wyon? What the fuck's going on? To adjust since high school. Benavidez is probably the best pressure fighter today, and he's still Marco. And this is Marco's king. Thank you. It is my king. All right, we got to figure this out. Lion? Lion? Eyon? Oleon? Areola? I don't know. I feel like breakdancing. What's that from, CJ? Johnny said it the other day. You had told him it was wrong. You phonetically spell it out. It's not lion. And it's Odeon, right? It comes from Odeon. Eon, like, ay, 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 ay. Ion, 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 ion. Like ions and neutrons, protons, ions. It's ion. Areola, areola, areole. Yes, exactly. Yayin. Yayin? You're Chinese? Yayin. Yayin. Sound like a fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle character. We got to figure this out before we end this. Ya-ayin. Ya-ayin? Yo, you eyeing my girl, yo? Yo, stop eyeing my girl. I saw you eyeing my girl, bro. What the fuck's going on here? There I go. Yayin? People call you Yayin. Eon. Eon? I don't know what's happening. No, 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 no. I want to call you what people call you. I don't know what the fuck's happening. You still are unable. You still okay. All jokes aside, how do we say it? It's Yayan. Yayan. Because Yayan. Lion. Yayan. Is that it? Yayan. Tell me. And we'll fix it up. Yayan. I'm just gonna call you Donovan. because this is too difficult. Yayan? Is Yayan right? Talk to me. Yayan. 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 Okay. Got it. So anyway, Eon. No, not funny. No, it's not Yayan. Mikhail, help me please. Phonetically spell it out for me, and then we're gonna end this shit and resume tonight. Yayan, Eon, Eon. We said lion with a Y. Wyan, Wyan, Wyan. Is that it? Wyan, lion, Wyan, 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 Wyan. Motherfucker. Wyan or Wyan? I'm very confused. Mo, earlier you said pixels on the screen. I wasn't reacting to shit talking. I was. Damn, CJ, it's a little fucking delayed. I was reacting to someone threatening to expose a helpless person I love based on racism. You think he's racist? I think he just likes, I mean, he could be. I think he just likes drama. One last time. Yayin. Yayin. Oh, like lion? Yayin. Yayin. Oh, it's so cute. Yayin. Yeah, okay, I got it. Thank you. Yayin. 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 I like Eon better personally, but fuck it. Yayin. Yayin. That's, I'm telling you, you sound like a Shaolin monk. Yayin. Oi. Oi. All right, that was racist. All right. Calvin Po. Yayin. Okay, got it. Oh, yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point. He does do that. All right, people. Catch you guys tonight. Yayin, it's great seeing you. Everybody else, great seeing you. We'll talk tonight. Peace.